For coming on the show.
I have to apologize to you.
Okay, what happened?
I just broke a lamp in your dressing room.
You're joking.
I did. I was saying hi to Molly, and I thought I was going back on what I thought was the chair, but it was a table with a lamp on it, with an antique lamp on
You
it.
sat on the table?
I sat on the table, and the lamp fell off.
You're
I watched
joking.
it happen.
You saw it happen.
It really
yeah,
happened?
yeah.
It was like,
I promise I was not like reenacting. Oh, oops. Oh, did I do that? If I did that, then okay.
Stop breaking stuff.
Oh
Why are
gosh,
you
and this is
doing
why I'm never invited anywhere.
So now the entire cast is on tour, and it was sold out in a matter of minutes.
In like 30 seconds,
How'd
yeah.
that feel? What's going on with it?
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
It's great to be like, in front of a crowd of screaming people, and it's, it's positive,
Yeah.
and not negative, and people throwing things at you.
Where's Clovis? I've not heard of Clovis.
Many people have not. It's not a small town. It's a big town because there's not much to do there except reproduce, so it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Actually, this morning, my dad text messaged me. I'm not sure if it was true or not, but apparently I'm being inducted into the Clovis Hall of Fame.
Oh, really? Wow. Congratulations. Who else is in the Clovis Hall of Fame?
I think just me. I think,
Agricultural center
very big,
of North America.
Lots of cows.
Yeah.
And,
can you really knock over a cow?
Well, no, not really, but it's fun to watch people attempt to. Because they always get knocked down.
The idea is the cow is sleeping, standing up.
Yes.
And then 2 or 3 guys tip the cow over.
I never participated.
No, I've never done it either. I'm not sure it happens.
I never was invited. No, my family dog at home, one of the 3 is named Bob Marley.
Well, you have a dog named Bob Marley.
Yes. Well, my parents named him Bob Marley Merlot because he likes the wine.
The dog does?
The dog loves wine.
Not your
yes.
parents.
No.
Yeah.
No, his name is Bob Marley, and we call him Marley, and he is a paranoid schizophrenic.
The dog?
And narcoleptic, yes.
And a narcoleptic?
Yes,
he falls asleep?
He falls asleep constantly, and like whenever he wakes up, like as soon as he hears anything, he...
And in the audition, Ryan Murphy looked at me and he said, "Why do I have a feeling you've been in The Sound of Music?" Because I kind of reek Von Trapp. And I said, "Well, I was Kurt in The Sound of Music a long time ago, and there I am, yeah." I said I was Kurt in Sound of Music when I was 14, a long time ago, like 2 weeks ago. And
now you're getting offered a lot of different roles, I imagine, and that there's one role that you'd love to be offered. You're not sure you will be, but there's one role that you've been dying to play for a long time.
There's one role that, I've never really, it wasn't really my dream role, but the fans have definitely pinpointed me as playing Pinocchio at some point in my life. Because the comparison is a little, it's there. Because whenever fans are at Disneyland, they'll take a picture of Pinocchio and then tweet it to me saying, "Oh, look, I saw you at Disneyland." So when I was there, I took a picture with him.
Let's see if the resemblance is there. I think we have...
Yeah.
I can see it, yes. Yeah. You should be Pinocchio.
Yeah. I will be single forever.
And I would assume that you go from a small town, you have a bunch of people acting like they were your friends, and I know, I heard that you were bullied very much.
Yes, every day. Mostly because of my voice. But it's interesting when you do go from a point of being bullied and harassed every day to where I am now, and how everyone reminds you how they used to be your best friend. And I have a very good memory, and wasn't the case.
Yeah.
I'd imagine all people who get bullied at school, you can probably remember who these bullies were.
Yes.
Does it please you that you were able to have this wonderful moment of payback, really?
Now, there's a diplomatic answer that I could give,
Forget
but
that.
absolutely.
Give me the straight
Yes. Oh, God, yes. Yes. And those individuals, it's almost like you want to say, suck it to them, like right there. I should have just said that, like given names and social security numbers instead. But no, it's great.
Do you remember their names?
Yes, of course. Of course.
Is there any one in particular you'd like to just smirk at?
No, I hated them all equally. No.
As a kid, were you bullied?
Oh, every day, yeah. I mean, I kind of sound like I've been sucking on helium all day, so I was teased about that a lot.
Now, your voice is very distinctive. Even when at rest, it's high.
Yeah, well, this is... Yeah. Yes, it's a blessing and it's a curse. I mean, this is me talking normally. Of course, if I wanted to, try to sustain the curse, I could talk down here if I wanted to. But that's just so much. That's just so much effort. That I mean, and I literally like people still call me ma'am on the phone, like And it's just part of life now. I'm not even phased by it
Wait a
anymore.
minute. So when you call places and they answer the phone, they think that you're a woman?
Always, yes. When I was growing up, everyone always thought that I was my mother on the phone.
Oh, really?
Which was a horrible thing for any teenage boy to hear. Is oh hi Karen, no it's Chris, and usually it's my dad calling. Well, when I was in France, it was a relief because they were calling me Mademoiselle instead of Madame or Madame. And I couldn't argue in French, so I just, okay, Mademoiselle, that's me. All right.
Is your voice higher than kids that you meet? It's got to be.
Kids make fun of me for my voice. I remember, like, what right? And especially when I get excited or nervous, I get really high-pitched, and then dogs just go crazy. I remember one time I was coming out of a restaurant, and there's this little girl in a princess dress, and I said, oh, look how cute you are in a princess dress. And she looks at me and she's like, you sound like a girl.
When did you realize that your voice wasn't going to change?
I don't think I've come to that realization yet. Because, I think it did change. I think I just went from up here to Mickey Mouse, as I am now. No, I remember I'd go to the doctor and I would ask, well, my parents would ask, and we'd ask, is my voice going to change? And they'd be like, well, you're 18. Probably not. And I'd cry. But no, I mean, it's gotten me where I am now, so it's
Absolutely, it works.
Yeah.
Well, your parents must be very excited about all this.
They're very thrilled, yes, absolutely.
Do you go and actually stay with them anymore, or are you beyond that?
I do. I mean, they kind of have me on borderline contractual obligation that I'll be there for Christmas and Thanksgiving because I am working so much over the year. But this Christmas I went back for a week unintentionally because I got so sick that I had to stay there. I was trapped, and my mom was in heaven taking care of me.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
She's like, oh, it's time for your pill now. And I was like, easy, Kathy Bates, easy. My dad's actually sick right now, so hi, Dad, and get better and stop texting me, please. Yeah. Have you heard of Mutton Busters?
Mutton Busters.
Yes. Do you know what Mutton Buster is?
Is that a all-you-can-eat restaurant of some kind?
No, it should be. No, let me walk you through this. Mutton busting is an event at the rodeo where parents strap their children onto the back of sheep and send them on their way. And whoever holds on to the sheep for the longest gets a new pair of cowboy boots and a cowboy hat.
Wow.
Yes. My parents, they wanted me to do it for years. And every year I would say, there's no way I'm getting on that sheep.
Right.
I heard that you have major sleeping problems.
I do, yes.
Now, do you live alone?
I do.
Okay, this is crazy. I mean, I sometimes wake up in the middle of the night and can't get back to sleep. But what you are doing is scary.
I started sleep shopping online. Yeah, and these really random packages kept showing up, on my doorstep, and I'd open them up, and they'd be so random, like the complete series of the Carol Burnett Show, and this huge, life-size poster of Lady Gaga. I don't know why my subconscious wanted that poster.
I have no idea.
No, but I think the weirdest was a huge framed portrait of Marie Antoinette showed up.
Now, what does that say about your subconscious?
I don't know.
Wait.
This is very prestigious. Time has named Chris one of the most influential people in the world. Check this out. That's on the cover of Time.
Yeah, insane.
Did you go white knee or did you think...
Oh yeah, all those things. And I was like, okay, who did I bribe to get this? But it was just such an honor. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm right under the M, which is very cool.
Yeah, right under the M.
Because actually, if you do this, it says me.
So not only that, they have in New York, they have a huge dinner with all the 100 people are there.
Yes, huge.
Did you go to that?
I did. Yes. Oh yeah, I wouldn't miss that. Yeah, free food and all that. Yeah, it's great.
You just went to the White House.
Yes.
What was that like?
It was awesome. It was I went for the correspondence dinner. Yeah, and that was great. Again, free food. You'll find me there. Huge history nerd. So I was just so excited to get there, and then they told us that it was canceled, and I was so pissed, so upset, and I was like, there better be a good reason why my White House tour was canceled, and they caught Osama that day.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
So if I didn't hate him before, I'm now.
You really screwed up your plans.
Yeah, thanks, Osama.